And we are rolling. It's been a while, but we're back at Figure It Out.
So, yeah, it's been a while. Goddamn coronavirus.
Yeah, man. So tell me about what's going down with you. I mean, the news is like a nonstop cycle lately. I've freaking working multiple jobs. You know how I get down, always grinding. But yeah, man, pandemic, riots, Black Lives Matter, George Floyd. The world's going crazy. What's happening?
I don't know. I've been staying at home for the most part. I actually just got back to going to work, but I don't know if that's gonna last for very long with things the way they've been going. I was not working at all for about had to be close to 3 months. For a little while, they had us doing conference calls from home so that they didn't have to give us unemployment because government was paying for it anyways or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know how all that works, but it was cheaper for them to pay for us to do conference calls though instead of put us on unemployment. And they're paying us full time for that. So
yeah. They were paying you full time just to do conference calls for the day?
Yeah. It was like a 1 hour day, Monday through Friday. Had the weekends off.
Whoa. Okay. See, I was thinking that maybe they were doing that just to try to pay you part time rather than paying.
No, they're giving full time. Yes. Yeah.
Interesting. So they still paid you full time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my paychecks were bigger still before because I was always getting overtime and night pay and whatnot.
Right.
I was just getting my base paid full instead.
I see.
But still able to save money again. And I still haven't got my unemployment check or debit card, so I'm waiting on that.
Were you able to get unemployment, being that you were still getting the full time?
Once we started doing the conference calls, we had to cancel the unemployment. But I was getting unemployment for about a month and a half. So.
Yeah, man. I mean, when America's hurting, you know everybody else is. Fortunately, my wife and I were, the ones fortunate enough to be able to work from home. Being that, I could write anywhere, and
for those who don't know, where are you stuck at right now, though?
Oh yeah, so I'm over here in the Philippines now.
Yeah.
Just living the vida loca. Yeah.
From home.
From
the wife's home.
Angel, say what's up to podcast. Do it. Yeah. I think she's down there taking a nap.
For sure.
But yeah, so the Philippines has gone on full power grab with this pandemic. The government's just using it to completely roll in and go way beyond the means of what governments are supposed to do in the vein of public health, right?
Like a martial law sort of situation over there or something?
Yeah, well, it hasn't got that bad, but I mean, it's, more than I've been in that as an American, but it's just really harsh restrictions. There was a while it felt like, because I couldn't even go out of the house at the same time with my wife. It was limited to only one person per household was allowed to leave at all for for a good like month and a half stretch, was it, Bay? How long was the ECQ? Like a month and a half, 2 months? Because they extended it.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
funny because out
it was
here
wild.
where I'm at,
I was just on house arrest, like a criminal over here. I can't go nowhere.
yeah, out here where I'm at in my town, they like they tried shutting down parks and stuff like that, and the people just weren't having it. They're taking the tape down and playing the parks anyways, and the police like, all right, I guess we're not shutting the parks down.
Yeah, see, that's how I was too with shit, and I was like, hey, these laws are unjust. But like, but you know what they did here is they gave all these people who are just like nobody's like power. They're like, all right, you guys are like the school hall monitors now, and you're allowed to arrest people if they're breaking
Oh, wow.
any. Because like right, like the whole one person per house thing, how they had it is you had to have a special ECQ pass, and that only could have one person in the house name written on it. Like they went around and gave everybody a pass, right? And so basically, about 2 months, only she could leave the house because she was the only one with the ECQ pass. But I was like, yo, people, like, why are you following this stupid crap? You can't go out of the house with your loved ones. You can't just like take a walk with your spouse. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is some BS. And but yeah, people here are just like
it's
so
like
scared.
you're already living together, so for you two to be out together doesn't change anything, right? You're already sleeping in the same room or same bed. You're together 24/7 basically. So what difference does it make if you're out in public or at home together, right?
Yeah, it's like that's why we did it that way, because I have a really strong immune system, so it's like whatever. I'll take the risk of like being stuck inside with no sunlight. Yeah, because that's good for a virus of just never getting any fresh air or sunlight. That's what's gonna help. Like, no, all you're doing is making people's immune systems worse, and then the person who's going out of the house is gonna get everybody in the house who's locked in there sick anyway if they were to get it. Like, so it doesn't make any sense.
No. But I mean, neither do the rules they're making out here. It's like this hardly seems preventative, but it's like whatever. Now we're seeing another or like a big resurgence in the virus here in the U.S. and they're trying to shut everything back down again in major cities. We're 40 minutes outside of Sacramento.
You're gonna have that resurgence.
Sacramento.
You know.
Yeah, so I don't know what's gonna happen now, but it's not looking like we're gonna like the casino I'm working at. I don't see it staying open very long. They are shutting down all public 4th of July shows out here. I don't know.
No way. Oh, revolt! That's so un-American. Dude, go get some illegal firecrackers and like be the.
We got the Piccolo Pete's. We're gonna smash them up. You know, turn them into little bombs.
Which ones are the Piccolo Pete's?
They whistle really loud, but if you tape them up with electric tape and smash them with the sledgehammer till they're like flattened, you make like it's almost like an M80. So.
Cool.
So, I'm gonna be working on that tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, come on, you gotta do 4th of July. Like,
well, yeah, no, it's they're still selling fireworks and stuff, but they're just not doing any public shows because they're trying to keep crowds from forming, I guess.
That's stupid. Like, because wait, like you guys could go out, like, you know, I've been seeing the news like, every day, like all the riots and stuff. That's okay. People could go out, like they're right next to each other, smash buildings, burn buildings down. That's fine.
I don't think that's okay.
Fourth of July, spread out, watching the fireworks on a beach or something like that. That's a no-no. That's where they draw the line.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know from rioting when they want to riot. So, but I mean, you could keep people from showing up to events by not having them. At least it's meant to be preventative. Is my point. But I get what you're saying too. It's like all this other shit's going on anyway, so who gives a shit? But
And it's still not prevented because like the whole point of the lockdowns in the first place was so that it wouldn't spike past to where the hospitals couldn't help it, right? But that didn't end up happening. Like so, like you could argue that all right, maybe it did that job. Like okay, good, then it did that job. But eventually, you have to let people out of their house. Like the virus is eventually going to start moving as viruses do.
right.
You know,
And
there's
I'm
nothing.
not saying that I'm okay with it. I'm totally fine with everybody just getting it and dealing with it, and or till we get to get a vaccine for it or whatever. But like I'm down to just get it myself, if I could, and just
Because we're at the age where like it doesn't really matter. You know, what I mean, we'll probably get it and probably not even show symptoms if we did. You know, it's the really old people or the people whose immune systems are compromised that have to worry about it. You know,
people what is it, some other people with certain other health conditions, diabetes and stuff. Like diabetes, yeah. You there, bud?
yeah.
I lost you for a second.
Oh no, just this Philippines internet is not optimal, but
we actually
yeah,
just got ours upgraded. We had this super old modem and router, and we finally got on our end for once.
that's what's up. Maybe next time we'll have to host it on your side. But
you have to teach me.
Yeah, I'll let you know. It's super easy.
All right.
But yeah, after that like of being on like house arrest for like 2 months. Oh yeah, I'm fully on board with the herd immunity, like Switzerland, Sweden status, like just like because it's funny, like because one of my jobs, right, I teach English to the Japanese students, and their lockdown was just like, oh yeah, we discourage you from going outside, but if you do, just be safe. That was their lockdown, and so people were like, "Oh yeah, like let's be adults about it and be safe," and like everyone took care of it, and then like they had like one of the lowest rates, and then like people, I'm talking to some of them were like, "Yeah, I'm worried about it, so yeah, I'm just gonna inside." Mostly, and just like and then like Japan, right?
And to be clear on
go ahead.
Sorry. Oh yeah, to be clear on my point, I realize that it's easy for me to say that I'm okay with just getting it and dealing with it because I'm not one of the people that's really at risk of having serious side effects from it. But if I was one of those people that could be at risk, then I feel like that's on me to protect myself from everybody else. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
It's not me to take on the responsibility of keeping myself safe. It's not up to everybody else to keep me safe. That's it's my job. So
yeah, exactly. And like, so if you know that you're compromised, like, then keep your butt home. Like, order food, whatever. Like, but I don't get why if I'm not sick and I'm not at risk, then why do I have to be on like my freedom taken with that? I can't even leave the house for 2 months.
Right.
Because you know, when I'm at no, it doesn't make sense to quarantine the people who don't have that.
And
That's
like I
never
wasn't even wearing a mask when I go out either, but I got a few of them now because I started getting sideways looks and stuff for not wearing them. We had a guy down out here that got he's like south. He's like I don't. It was like Turlock or Modesto or something. This guy got jumped or something like that for not wearing a mask in some store. And so I was like, I'm not trying to cause those kind of problems. I'll just wear a goddamn mask.
Well, in the store, it's different. That's stupid because that's like they're doing that so that they could stay open because of the rules that are going on. You know.
Yeah, but the mask is a silly
they,
thing, anyways. If anybody to anybody who knows who's done the research on the virus, the mask won't really help you.
Right.
Anyways.
Yeah, that's true. But what I'm saying is for a store establishment, though, they set the rules within their store. So that's completely different. My problem more so with the mask is like just being outdoors when, you know, getting fresh air, which helps keep your immune system good, like getting good fresh air, you know, and like you're not going to be by anyone, you're social distancing, right? Even for that here, they're super heavy about the mask. And I was like, you know, practicing civil disobedience with that for a bit. Like, no, like I'm protesting the mask. The masks don't do anything. I'm out in the. I'm not even 10 feet near anyone. I'm walking by myself. You know what I mean? In the open air. Like I'm not bothering anyone. And then even for that, they still arrested me. But like, and even the cops, you know, because it's these people. These people who have no power and they're all of a sudden they situation how the masks don't do anything, all that to the actual cops, and they were actually super kind to us.
So how many countries have you been arrested in now? You're a rebel. Man. So have you been doing any research on this whole all these protests and riots and whatnot?
Man, a little black people.
You there? What's that?
I said that Black Lives Matter organization is not for black people. If you look at, like, you see those riots, there's hardly any black people in them, and then they're going and they're looting and burning down black communities. And then if you look, like, the groups, some of the groups, like, head people said that they're like a Marxist organization, and Karl Marx want to join that if you're a black person.
Right. Yeah, I'm claiming more Mexican right now.
You would.
I don't know these white people.
You're like, hey, I ain't part of them. I ain't part of this. What's the middle thing?
Please don't hate me. I'm not one of them.
You can get away with being a light-skinned Mexican. I can see it. You know, keep that beard growing.
Maybe I gotta get a little more tan. I might be able to pull it off. I can get darker.
Yeah, but not if they don't let you stay outside.
I know, right? We got a backyard here at least.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. I was gonna say, you're like, no, I'm Mexican. I haven't been out of the house for a while. No, this isn't me.
I gotta brush up on my Spanish.
Yeah, get one of those quick spray tans.
Right there you go. Look like Donald Trump.
Right. You're like, you're not Mexican, you're orange.
Right. Uh, yeah, I'm tired of the racism, man. There he
Are
is.
we back?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I said. Speaking of Trump, how do you think he's handling the situation there?
It's hard to say because all I've really been I don't really pay attention to the news, but so all I've really seen is just yesterday what I saw on the news when I went back into work because they were playing it, and it was all ridiculous things that Trump had been saying about how he expects the virus to just disappear uh, sometime like the next month or so. And he was like, "Oh, fingers crossed."
Like his hands covering his face, like head down. Like he's like, okay, guys, I don't know what to do anymore.
I don't know if anybody would have done the right thing. It seems like it was gonna be a huge mess no matter what. But
Yeah, but it was just kind of funny because it's like,
he looks a
why
little
do you put
lost
all
right
these
now.
rules then if you don't know what to do? Why are
Yeah,
you just like making up rules even though you admit you don't know what to do?
right. Yeah, yeah. He's clearly out of his comfort zone, and
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
really have a
funny.
plan.
Like
It's that.
if there's one thing this virus hopefully teaches people is to be humble. Like that Kendrick song. Like everybody just needs to sit down. Like literally, because normally, Duterte is really like, kind of a fiery guy. Like, oh, like this is what we're gonna do if they don't listen. We'll shoot them down in the street. Like, and he kind of tried to start like that at the start of the pandemic. But yeah, as it went on, he was just like, I don't know, just stay with the rules we have that we made up. That's what the other countries are doing, so we're gonna copy them until things change. This is how it's gonna be until we. They had even at one point said like they weren't gonna open the schools unless they got a vaccine. It's like, dude, like when have we ever got a vaccine for a coronavirus? Yeah, like the flu, the cold, the
Yeah,
freaking SARS. Like we've never had a vaccine for coronavirus before.
this is the first form of it that can be transferred by humans or whatever, right? Or can be hosted by humans. So yeah, they don't know what to do with it yet, as far as I know.
Yeah, I mean, and there's so many viruses that just never get a vaccine. It's like, all right, fingers crossed that we get one for this one. It's like,
Yeah,
okay.
and this isn't some like smallpox or something, Spanish flu.
Right.
Uh, by the end of it, what is it supposed to be like 2-3% of people mortality rate or whatever? So we just have to suck that up, I guess.
I haven't
Um,
checked what it's at now, but it's way less than the freaking charts that Fauci and them were showing at first. Like they just had it like way spiked up there, and it wasn't anywhere near what they thought it was be. And then I don't know, like obviously it's we're dealing with a terrible plague, but it's also been really overblown and used to manipulate a lot of things for power seizes, I think.
I agree. I don't know what kind of conspiracies are gonna pop up because of this, but we're gonna be hearing
Oh
about it for
yeah,
a
no,
long
I don't
time.
even think it's like some big concern. I think it's just like people who have power saw an opportunity to grab more, and so they're like,
Right. Well,
all
that's
right,
for the
like
Specialized, yeah.
try to grab more power.
That's
I
good.
think it was as simple as that.
Uh, Planned it like that. Just worked out to where some people were able to take advantage of it, for sure.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's really that simple. I don't think there was like some elaborate scheme like we're gonna do this virus on the world, and I don't. Nah, I think China messed up big time, and then there's some really corrupt people trying to capitalize on
Yep.
it. Yeah, and
Watch the numbers wind up not even being much different from like swine flu or bird flu.
yeah, that's the thing. It's still so early that really no one knows what the numbers are going to be. Everyone's real like people are making their predictions and stuff. Everyone's just talking out their ass on that. No one knows. No one knows how long it's going to last. No one knows what the numbers are going to be.
Well,
Yeah.
originally it was supposed to not like heat. It was supposed to be way stronger in the cold, and now that it's hotter, we're seeing a spike, and so that theory is kind of blown out of the water. Shit like that.
Yeah, I'm not even sure about all that. All I know is with the as an American, I'm more for the concept of give me liberty or give me death. I don't like how they did in Japan. Like, all right, everybody here's a responsible adult. There's a pandemic going on, so take precaution. And the people did that, and look their numbers. They're great. I think I'm really impressed with how Japan handled it. I think they gave the people like the liberty they needed, and they still took and their numbers are great.
They're kind of known for that, aren't they?
Yeah, and they're always so humble about it too. Like, because I'm always like, man, you Japanese are smart, and they're like, they were like Americans, like, yeah, I want to visit Americans. I'm like, not like y'all got things good. Like, apparently they're saying that education has went way down there in the years, and that they're like not as competitive as like Korea is now or something like that. But I'm like, dude, all y'all smart to us.
We're nowhere near the top, so.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, do you know how the American education system is? Like, there's people who've lived in America their entire life who hate America. It's like, okay.
Yeah, they want us dumb over here.
Yeah. Right. It's like, all right, you guys aren't as competitive as Korea. Again. So I think it's okay to stereotype if it's positive.
I think all stereotypes are hilarious, but yeah, I mean, the positive ones are probably better, especially times like this. There you
There
go.
we go. Yeah. Good. Well, the time's about to end anyway. So, any last wrap up thoughts?
I like your thought on being humble. Yeah, everybody just needs to I know nobody wants to hear calm down, but calm down.
Yeah, right. Like, ain't
Relax.
nobody going nowhere right now, so
Yeah,
you might
take
as well
it
just
easy.
stay out
Take
your
this as an opportunity to just chill.
house. Oh man, you know, it's the hardest for me. Like, you know how I be. I'm like that meme, right? No chill, no chill.
Right.
But yeah, we chilling. Me and the wifey, we out here chilling.
Nice. Yeah, could be a lot worse, man.
Yeah, it was good to catch up with you, bro.
Hey, you too, buddy. Hopefully, you make it back to the United States sometime soon.
All right, and until then, everybody, figure it out.
Figure it out.